Hello and welcome to my channel. In this video, I will be solving the remaining essay type questions of chapter 2. So in the previous video, we have solved the questions starting from 46 to 48, and in this video we will cover the remaining questions. So the next question number is 49, and it says that we have given one equation which is cube root of x minus 1 by cube root of x multiplied by 3 to the whole cube root is equals to 2. Then we have to find the value of cube root of x minus 1 by cube root of x. Now before solving this, we all know that if we have the cube root on any number, or suppose any variable here x, then this can also be written as x to the power 1 by 3. So similarly, here we have cube root on this number. So we can write it as 3 multiplied by cube root of x minus 1 by cube root of x and whole to the power 1 by 3 is equals to 2. We have already discussed in the square root, if we have the square root of any number, then this can also be written as 8 to the power 1 by 2. So similarly, in the cube root also we can write it as 1 by 3. In the next step, we have to do the cube of both the sides. So it can be written as 3 multiplied by cube root of x minus 1 by cube root of x, and we have the power 1 by 3 multiplied by 3 is equals to 2 to the power 3. So on cubing both sides, we will get this. Now here we can see that we can cut this 3 from 1 times, and thus we can say here we have power as only 1. So this can be written as here 3 multiplied by cube root of x minus 1 by cube root of x to the power 1 and is equals to, if we do the cube of 2, then you will get here 8. So now here you can see we have to find out the value of cube root of x minus 1 by cube root of x, which is present inside this. So to find the value, here we will remove this 3 and so we will get the value. So for removing the 3, we will transfer this 3 to the other side, and it will be as cube root of x minus 1 by cube root of x and is equals to 8 by 3. Thus we can say that the value of this term is equals to 8 by 3. Now in your book the answer there is given is 10 by 3, which is not correct answer. So you should not get confused in the answer given in the book. Now next question, question number 50. It says that we have to find the value of cube root of 288 multiplied by cube root of 432 multiplied by cube root of 648. Now if you will try to find out the cube root of all these terms separately, then you will get the decimal number, because all these numbers are not the perfect cube. So to make it a perfect cube, we can do one thing. We can multiply all these numbers inside the cube. The properties of cube root of multiplication says that suppose we have the cube of x multiplied by cube of y, so we can write it by combining the variables like this, the cube root of x multiplied by y. Now this rule is only applicable if you have the multiplication. So here also we have multiplication, and we can write this as cube root of 288 multiplied by 432 multiplied by 648 to get the perfect cube. Now you can find out all the factorization of all these numbers separately. So here let us factorize it. First we have 288. So we can write it as 2 multiplied by 144. Next we have 2 multiplied by 72. Next is 2 multiplied by 36. And now 2 multiplied by 18 and 2 multiplied by 9. And now here we have 3 multiplied by 3. The next number we have is 432. So when you will factorize this, so we will start with the smallest number, which is 2. So here we have 2 multiplied by 216. Again 2 multiplied by 108. Now here we can know that from the unit digit we can understand either this number is divisible by 2 or not. So if we have the unit digit as the multiple of 2 or 0, then we can say that it is divided by 2. So here we have 2 multiplied by 54. Next we have 2 multiplied by 27. Now here the unit digit is not the multiple of 2. So here we have 7 and this will be go by 3 multiplied by 9, and here we have 3 multiplied by 3. The next number we have 648. So this can be written as 2 multiplied by 324. Here we have 2 multiplied by 162. Next is 2 multiplied by 81. Now here we have 3 multiplied by 27, and again 3 multiplied by 9 and 3 multiplied by 3. So one by one we will write all this factorization to know the cube root. So for the number 288 we have here 5 times 2 and 2 times 3. And for the number 432 we have here 4 times 2 and 3 times 3. And next we have 648, and for this we have 3 times 2 and 4 times we have here 3. So you know that for finding the cube root of any number we need to find the combination of 3 numbers or the multiple of 3 numbers for every digit present in the factorization. So here in this number 288 we have one combination of 2. Now next we have 2 times 2. Now if you will multiply one more 2, then you can get this combination also. And here we have 2 times 3. So for that you need to multiply one more 3 to get this combination. So in first number 288 we have 1, 2 and 1, 3. If you will get that, then you can make this as a perfect cube. In the next number 432 we have one combination of 2 and one combination of 3. But here this 2 cannot be combination because here we don't have 2 times more 2. And in the next number 648 we have one combination of 2 and one combination of 3. Now here also if you will get multiplied by 2 times 3, then here also it will make one more combination. So if you will find it separately, the cube root of all the numbers, then it will not come into the perfect cube because we don't have combination for these left out numbers. So by multiplying all the numbers in one place, you can make the combination of every number. Like here, this 3 2 will make one combination, and this 3 times 3 will make one more combinations. So if you multiply all the numbers, you can get the perfect cube. Now the answer to this question will be, here we have 1, 2, 3 and 4 times 2. So you will multiply 4 times 2. And we have 1, 2, 3, 3 times we have 3. So you will multiply this here 3 times 3. And while calculating this, you will get here the number 432, which is the cube root of all this number, and the answer to the question. So now we have completed all the questions of AC type, and in the next video we will discuss the level 1 questions of this chapter. Till then, do like, share and subscribe my channel. Thank you.